Recently, I saw a very chubby fellow wearing a t-shirt that across the front said, "I'm not fat, I'm just big boned." Now I know that that's politically correct, but I also know that there's no stomach bone, and I'm sorry to tell you that bones don't jiggle. I saw another big boned woman that wore a shirt that said, "I don't want to brag, but I can still wear the same earrings that I wore in high school," using a little bit of humor to deal with an uncomfortable situation. In chiropractic school years ago, I had to take a couple of human dissection classes. On the first day of class, we had to choose the cadaver that we would work with that semester. One of my classmates selected the largest cadaver he could find, thinking that the organs and the skeleton would be larger by the same ratio. As we got into the dissecting, he was really disappointed to discover all the time and work that it took to get through the layers of fat tissue just to get to normal-sized internals. You see, there were no big bones at all. When it comes to weight, bones are not the problem. If it was, we couldn't do anything about it. The reality is, the problem is our metabolism, and we can do something about that. So let's take a moment and just see what we can do about our metabolism. Metabolism refers to the amount of calories the body burns each day to maintain life. How easily we gain or lose weight is very individual, and it's influenced by our heredity. But there are common factors that impact our metabolism. There's a number of things besides genetics that make our metabolism sluggish. Since I don't know anyone who wants to slow their metabolism down, I'm only going to mention them without much detail. Number one is age. For those of you who haven't reached it yet, just about everything slows down after age 40. Another thing is being sedentary. Another is scrimping on calories or skipping meals. That puts our body into a starvation mode. It actually slows our metabolism down so it can conserve fuel. I read a study recently that found that people who skip breakfast were 5 times more common to be obese. Another thing is dehydration. Another one being deficient in calcium and iron, hypothyroidism, and being sleep deprived. Now, even with hereditary issues, there are steps that we can take that will boost or speed up our metabolism. The first one is exercise. Aerobic exercise actually increases our metabolism in the short run, whereas strength training boosts our metabolism in the long term and actually does it at about 50% increase. You see, muscles burn up to 15 times more calories per day than fat does. The more intense your workout, the more it resets your thermostat. 30 to 45 minutes, 2 to 3 times a week should be sufficient. Eating smaller meals more often avoids insulin spikes as well as food cravings and overeating. Eating breakfast jumpstarts our metabolism and keeps it going. 4 out of 5 people who lose and keep weight off are those that eat breakfast. Eating high-quality protein is important too. You see, protein digests more slowly. It takes about 25% more energy to digest, and it helps to build muscle, which of course burns more calories. Drinking water. I read an article recently the University of Utah found in a study that dehydrated persons actually burn calories 2% less per day than those who have enough hydration. We need about 1 glass of water per meal at a minimum. Consuming omega-3 fats is important in balancing the blood sugar as well as regulating the metabolism. Now let me give you a bonus secret recommendation here. People who have close friends who are high energy and who practice metabolism boosting habits seem to inherit that from their friends. Now, those qualities in reverse are also inheritable. So watch who you hang out with. It's very contagious. So to rev up your metabolism, number 1, hydrate, eat high quality proteins, build muscle, and keep on moving.